The Scarface Mansion Heist released in December 2016, and the one thing that is still wowing many players today is the awesome vocal soundtrack.
You and I, we've been going the distance, aiming for the sky, with a secret ambition.
Over the internet, apart from praising its awesomeness, the other most common topic is, can it happen every time? And if not, what are the chances of it playing? No one had an answer, or at least if someone did, it wasn't shared. Thus begins my quest to break this riddle. Naturally, I didn't spend every single day on this. That would be unhealthy. But through the years, every time I got inspired, I would search and investigate, yet hit a dead end with nothing to show. I first started with the most common model resource, the Lua game code, but my efforts were for naught. There was nothing in there specifically on individual game music files or the chances of a special track playing. Next, I checked the mission scripts, basically game code dictating how the mission should work, but again, no dice. By this point, I am stumped. Through the process of elimination, I could only presume it is hidden in the diesel engine, of which I am sorely mistaken. Looks like I'm wrong, Captain Alpha. Then about a month ago, with new inspiration, I've decided on a different angle. What if that information exists in the sound files themselves, or at least files related to sounds? From there, I looked into the BNK soundbank file used in Payday 2 and came across a piece of documentation by Xcox. That sounds really weird, but great work there. I had to learn to interpret the non-human readable code through a hex editor, and it was difficult because the documentation was specifically for older versions and at the same time incomplete. But through focus, commitment, and sheer will, in a bar and with a pencil, I deciphered the chance of the vocal track playing. And finally today, I can tell it to the world. It is a 10% chance on every assault. Of course, that's not the end of this discovery. It would be too lame, all this just for break the rules. In the Hoxton Greets Heisters video, I regret being unable to cover all the voice lines because I didn't have the means to do so. But now, being able to somewhat read the soundbank files, I can work with confidence on more of such videos. In fact, I have one already lined up and I hope to get it out to you all soon. Thank you for hearing me ramble and see you all again. Night out.